Ndị be anyị ekene m unu ọzọ n'ụbọchị nke tata bụ ụbọchị abalị 8 of ọnwa Ọktoba 2023. Anyị sị unu daalụ nne n'ọnwụ Chineke nke ejikwara ya zelu. Anyị sị unu ga dịka echi na echi ada agwụ agwụ, otu anyị kwuru otu a ka ọ ya dịrịrị. Ise ise ise. Ọ dịka o si dị, anyị wetara unu ife a na-akpọ evening tea from the Biafran media warrior. If our conference family between our Biafran Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa, so yeah, combined brokers. So my like couldn't get beef. Ogasi ife dị iche iche nwanne nwoke gwụgasị n'iru akwụkwọ a ọ tụpụtara nnukwu alụ, mana achọ m ka o si m n'ọnụ pụta. Anyị mere ị ga-eji wee gee ya, ị ga-esi ya drọpụrụ anyị kọmentị gị gbasara ife ichere n'uche nke go. A sị na uche onye adị na njọ, n'uche nke gị ife ichere gbasara maka this brokers nwanne anyị nwoke. All right, over to you.
The fact that Nigeria must divide and Biafra must go. We ask them to remain very resolute because more sacrifices will be made for us to achieve our aims and goal. Since our countdown have ended today, we have entered the next stage of the liberation and the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, who is still being illegally detained by the Islamic State of Nigeria, which is exactly what it has become. From today, being the 5th day of March 2023, the Biafra Liberation Army will start engaging every presence of Nigeria state within Biafra territory. Going forward, from today, as we end the countdown to the liberation of Biafra, from today, I am mandating the advisory committee of Biafra to activate with full force all the Biafra government in exile functionalities. The Biafra advisory committee have from now till the 20th of March 2023 to set up Biafra liaison offices across the world, especially and specifically in the following countries. The Biafra Advisory Committee, upon activating with full force the full functionality of the Biafra government in exile, is to set up liaison office in Gabon between now and the 20th of March 2023. They are to set up liaison office in Mali between now and 20th of March 2023. They are to set up liaison office in Haiti between now and 20th of March 2023. They are to set up liaison office in Ivory Coast between now and 20th of March 2023. They are to set up a liaison office in Tanzania between now and 20th of March 2023. They are to set up a liaison office in Zambia between now and 20th of March 2023. They are to set up a liaison office, Biafra liaison office in Finland between now and 20th of March 2023. They are to set up a Biafra liaison office in France between now and 20th of March 2023. They are to set up a Biafra liaison office in Spain between now and 20th of March 2023. They are to set up a liaison office for Biafra in Portugal between now and 20th of March 2023. They are to set up Biafra liaison office in Norway between now and 20th of March 2023. They are to set up Biafra liaison office in Israel between now and 20th of March 2023. They are to set up Biafra liaison office in Zimbabwe between now and 20th of March 2023. They are to set up Biafra liaison office in South Africa between now and 20th of March 2023. They are to set up Biafra liaison office in Vatican City between now and 20th of March 2023. They are to set up Biafra liaison office in the United States of America between now and 20th of March 2023. They are to set up the Biafra liaison office in the United Kingdom. Between now and 20th of March 2023, they are to set up Biafra liaison office in Australia. Between now and 20th of March 2023. More of these countries will be announced as time goes on. And by the 20th of March on or before 20th of March 2023, Biafra liaison office will be fully functional in the countries that have been mentioned. And more directive will be given to those that will be piloting the affairs in those liaison offices on the work they have to do. The autopilot in these countries mentioned must submit their details to the advisory committee for the further directive. More countries will be announced, and directive or specific task will be given to each liaison depending on the country of residence. To continue to show our resoluteness to exit Nigeria this year and never to validate Nigeria nor elect anyone to represent us within Nigeria state, considering the fact and the outcome of the just concluded fraud called election, where Biafra people listened to us and they never went out to validate the fraudulent election. Over 20 million Biafrans rejected this election. They did not participate in it because they want Biafra. Because of this, and how those elections in the past was conducted, and those who were elected in the past and presently in their various offices, the way they have killed our people, the way they are being used by the Fulanis to kill and infiltrate us and conquer our land. And they also turn against those who elected them after they have been elected within the Nigeria state. They want to turn our land and our zone into war zone. Today we see in Imo State has become the worst state in the southeast part of Biafra, where the fourth person was declared a winner, and he has been working against the interests of Biafra people. We do not want to validate any election that will bring in another governor to do the same in any part of Biafra land. For this reason, we hereby call for no Nigeria governorship and House of Assembly election in Biafra land. In the last election, it was only in Biafra land that was peaceful because majority were sitting at home, just like the number that I read to you, 20 million people sit at home. They decided not to participate. So what you saw in Biafra Street was just about 4 million people running and hiding here and there to validate Nigeria. It is more than a pass mark. For this reason, it was the reason why Biafra land recorded a very peaceful election where majority sit at home. This time around, we have received threat. We have received threat from one Nigerianist, especially those in Biafra land. We have received their threat, and I will add this threat for the record. Just for the record, I will add a threat coming from those that are supporting Nigeria in Biafra land. Then after that, we'll continue with my State of the Nation address.
Enugu State ekelemunu biko onye m chọrọ ikwu ma m chọrọ m na Gavaria, and let it be so. This election came on 11th. Anybody man know you can run INEC, every presiding officer, polling booth presiding officer, every presiding officer, I'm talking to you. Your SPO, your word SPO, you password, you upload. More correct. You do the polling booth. I think vote me make you upload. Now I do catch book. I do catch book. Mara now. Marani make you upload. Resign. Biale. Megarale. The actual game upload. I talk the network category. I talk offline uploading. You are going to upload your result from the polling booth. Email upload. The password category. Upload. Before you cook as ready mag. This governorship election and House of Assembly. Ya katanya mkpa maka na ndị na-aweliri gọvanọ na-enwere ike ịghachite azụ ma anyị chọrọ meghela pii ọghadịrị elumo pulibut m n'ugbo na-eke onye na-ejile egusi m egwu ị ga-eme gị kega upload na ọbụ ọnwụ usokeo akọnyere m story because aghọta m ya ndị anyị na-eke a na-ezuzu mmadụ takpa afụfụ gbata voters card collect that voters card bịa kwụrụ line tụma vote. Single person because you collected money, not only just your table, change the whole figure. God in heaven is watching. Our born generation is watching. Our ancestors are watching.
Right. This was a threat being issued by those in Biafra land. Some of them were among these 4 million that went out there to validate Nigeria in the last election. Today, they are issuing threat. They are threatening INEC officials who will come in their innocent way to conduct the fraudulent election in Biafra land. They are saying that if any INEC official come and the person claim not to have the password to upload the INEC, the voters result.
And the by Dalole Nenu, Kunishipan Esailai, Kabunke. Nke mbụ o kwere nke bụ anyị ga-eti kwere unu ka unu gekwe ya unu gesizie unu achịkọzie ihe niile n'ọnụ drop comment unu gbasara ife ichere gbasara ihe our Biafran Prime Minister kwugasị ya na nwanne anyị nwoke bụ one of the great Biafran media ife kwere n'ụdị nke ya. Alright, we can continue kwa ebe anyị kwụsịrị.
Notify the world of our readiness to self-govern ourselves. We want to let them know that we have leaders. We can govern ourselves. We can manage our own affairs. That is why you must obey the Biafra Republic of Exile. Obey every order coming from Master Simon Ekpa to showcase to the world that we are capable of being who we want to be. Number 4, we have to do is the demonstration of 99% loyalty to Biafra Republic of Exile by Biafrans. Sit at home shows that Biafrans are loyal to Biafra Republic of Exile 99%. If you don't show that loyalty, it means you do not want Biafra. Biafra Republic government in exile. Some of you don't know the effect of that government in exile. Some of you think that it is just a name forged or formed. It is not. Government in exile has been functioning for a very long time. There have been many countries that have had this government in exile. And I'm going to try to look at some of the countries and show you so that you can understand that we are not just coming out to talk about it. So many countries have been engaged in this very thing we are talking about today, government in exile. There have been several countries, that formed this very government in exile, that fought for it, through it, and they got their independence and they were free. So that is why I look at those who are still talking as an organization as people who lack understanding. Those who have understanding knows very well that today we are no longer talking as an organization. We have outgrown that side. If you want to be free, you must have a government that the world will look at and talk to. You must have a government that will stand for you. And in today's world, we have a government speaking for you and I, the government in exile. We must be paying attention to them and listen to every instruction coming from them. My brother Solomon, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you from here. I hear loud and clear.
Your network is really giving you a problem. Yesterday, they didn't allow you to come on at all yesterday. Thank God today, at least they allow you to come on.
My brother, it's not a small thing now. But Chukwuka will continue to disgrace them. Or it's but honestly.
You see?
Many things are happening and many things are coming out, and we are seeing it. Honestly, there is serious fire on the mountain, and everywhere is shaking, and they are confirming it. I'm seeing it very clear that our freedom is just a stone throw to us. The only thing we need to do now is to remain focused and support our government in exile. That's what I'm telling our people. Support them. Make sure that every damn thing we are doing that you participate. In terms of contribution, you do more. If in terms of giving instruction, don't come out, you do it for your own good. And you'll be safe. Thank you, my brother, because you want to show us something. Now go ahead.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother. Thank you so much. So I wanted to showcase for some people, when they hear this government in exile, they think that Master Simon could just sleep one day and give that name. Some of them think it's a joke. It is not a joke. There has been countries in this world that got their independence through that means. There have been several governments in exile, well recognized. And when you hear government in exile, it's a legitimate organization formed and recognized in the world, and they have effect. Today, even when you go to Google and Google Master Simon Ekpa's name, or you go to Wikipedia and check Master Simon Ekpa, you see Master Simon Ekpa being addressed as the Prime Minister of Biafra government in exile. It is not a joke. And now let me show you. Here is in Privy Council of England, they had their own government in exile, 1649 to 1660. They had their government in exile. In Belgian government at St. Andres, 1914 to 1918, they had their own government in exile. Provisional government of the Republic of Korea has their own government in exile in 1919 to 1943. There's another one, government of the Democratic Republic of Georgia in exile, 1921 to 1954. These are government in exile that have functioned and later became a government. You have Spanish Republic government in exile. You have it 1939 to 1977. You have Polish government in exile. You have it 1939 to 1990. You had Estonia government in exile, 1940 to 1953. You had Latvia diplomatic service in exile. You have it 1940 to 1991. You have Lithuania diplomatic service in exile. You have it 1940 and 1991. You have now Biafra Republic government in exile, 2023. So when you are hearing government in exile, it is not just a made-up story. It is not just that we wake up one day and begin to give ourselves a name and begin to give ourselves a title. This is a functional government recognized by the world, recognized by the international community, and are respected across the world. So you must be very, very serious that we are in the path of restoration. And that is what some of them have realized today. Something that we knew 2 years ago. Some of them are realizing today and they're coming back. So one of the reasons why we are talking about sit at home and the delegitimization of Nigeria, the civil disobedience, why you must obey every instruction given by the Biafra program is to demonstrate the demonstration of 99% loyalty to Biafra program by Biafrans. You have to show the world that you are loyal to Biafra program for them to know that we have our government. And that is why the sit at home is very important, and we have achieved that 99% compliance of Biafrans to sit at home. You must hold it because it's one of the key that's going to take us home. Finally, you have the invalidating the legitimacy of Nigerian officials. One of the reasons why we are sitting at home, to make sure that we invalidate the legitimacy of Nigerian officials in Biafran territory. They are no longer validated. Remember, we cast the vote of no confidence on them. After the vote of no confidence, they have been delegitimized. That is why you see the Liberation Army engaging them in the open. That is why you see the announcement that our Prime Minister is making, giving them order. No use of federal government plate number or government plate number in Biafra land. You don't do that. If you are carrying gun and you're wearing the uniform of the Zoological Republic, you are in danger. You're on your own. Every warning has been given that the delegitimization of the Zoological Republic in Biafra land has taken a very full speed, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. So you must obey every single instruction. Follow and obey every instruction. That is the only way we can succeed. Apart from that, you are wasting your time. We are already on the right path, and we are following somebody that knows the road. It is not like these people who doesn't know the road, people who are just waking up today. Something that Master Simon Ekpa saw 2 years ago, they are just seeing it.
Thank you so much, my wonderful viewers, for watching this video together with me from the beginning to the end. Like I said before, if you like what you see here, if you like what I do in this platform, as you have finished watching this video, please hit that red button that says subscribe and put on your notification bell to all notification. In that way, you'll be able to know when I upload a new video. Share my videos, leave your comments in the comment section constructively. Until I meet your way again in my next video, I still remain your Linda's TV show. Bye-bye.
And by Kedemo also, Darulin, on go evening broadcast from our able brother, Mwachineke, Mwife, Mweze, Darulin, the Kino Yabife, Kifi Waliki Kukwen, Bastamaka, if India didn't Okugasi, Nirapua, drop all on the comment section below. Chief Korania, Eastern News 24, I see no Nukozia do Kempa. Wadalo no munem, one Kebesiano, Mibo.